On today's episode, we are going to go over potential harms of city AI deployment without proper oversight. There are quite a few things that can go wrong when you just see a good idea, you see a squirrel, and you try to put it in. If you are in city, municipality governance, or state governance, or hell, federal governance, you should pay attention to this episode. So we're just going to go through a list of potential harms, talk about them a little bit, and see what we can do with them. Most of them you can take care of by having somebody that understands, that thinks on their feet, understands technology, and does this as a profession. Number one, bad decisions that affect residents' rights. This is a big one. AI tools can influence decisions around benefits, permits, housing, policing, inspection, hiring, public safety, public works, code enforcement, service prioritization, and the list goes on and on and on. Without city oversight, without somebody saying, yes, this understanding what can happen with this tool, not just a money thing, not just, oh, this is a cool thing, but without really thinking through the big picture, really thinking through the governance, all of these can end up in decisions that hurt human rights. The whole purpose of technology is to make lives better, not make lives worse. The federal AI guidance specifically calls out the need for minimum risk management practices when AI impacts public rights or safeties. This is a big deal and going to be a big deal for all the legal departments that don't know anything about tech. So find somebody that does, whether it be in-house or out-of-house. Number two, although probably could go into number one, discrimination and unequal treatment. AI systems can reproduce bias from historical data if past city data reflects unequal enforcement, unequal access, or uneven service delivery, and the list goes on. The AI may continue or intensify those patterns. This could affect neighborhood, renters, applicants, employees, small businesses, and the list goes on. Discrimination is bad. Using AI to help discriminate is even worse. I understand that most of you probably aren't going to use AI to help discrimination. However, it could be an unintended consequence of not knowing what you are doing with the tool that is put in front of you. Number three, this is a big one. I talk about this all the time. Loss of public trust. We just don't see any good narratives that people in the public saying human first, always, human first, always, when it comes to this technology. Why? Why are we making this a Republican versus Democrat political issue, which is what it's turning into be, just like everything? Janus Point, our sponsor, turn AI risk into defensible action. Janus Point is a Bloomberg-style decision platform. It's made for municipal AI governance. It brings together the most decision-relevant intelligence across policy, procurement, legal risk, peer city activity, and vendor oversight. It then turns that intelligence into practical workflows for due diligence, documentation, and performance tracking. The result is a clearer, more defensible way for city leaders to evaluate AI tools, manage risk, and of course, justify adoption. JanusPoint.com. This is a serious time where AI, there's a lot of uncertainty around AI and the safety of society. Let's come together on this one issue. Humans first when it comes to governance of AI. I don't think it's that hard. I read you the little thing that I wrote. Residents may feel that decisions are being made by a black box instead of accountable public servants that they voted for. Even when AI is helpful, lack of transparency, which is a big deal, can create suspicion, especially if residents are not told when AI is being used or how human review works. NIST notes that managing AI risks is tied directly to building trustworthy AI and public trust. When you have public trust, things move faster. If you want to get things done, AI companies build trust. All right, we're going to skip privacy violations because it kind of goes into what we were just talking about. City departments hold sensitive information. Actually, guess we're not going to skip it. They often hold sensitive information, addresses, police records, health-related data, family information. The list goes on. AI tools or vendors may retain data that the city did not intend for them to retain. This, again, can lead to a lot of problems and litigation and lawsuits and BS you probably don't want to deal with. Cybersecurity and data leakage. The cities and municipalities that make up this country have a ton of data on the people living in it. If that data is used for training of AI tools or it leaks out in inappropriate ways, again, we're going to have problems. No clear accountability when something goes wrong. This is something that I have in previous videos. If an AI-generated recommendation causes harm, the city needs to know who is responsible. The city should have somebody who is responsible for AI in general. So it's either the two real good options are, there's three options total, but two of them are put it in the budget to have a city AI officer, create a new department. This technology is there and it's going to have that big of an impact. Second, have a fractional CAIO, somebody like Janus Consultant that can come in, knows what they're doing, and can help with the information process and have defensible tools and all the things that you need, but just not the same cost. Or third, if you're a small city, find somebody who loves the topic and then figure out your governance goals and go from there. Next one we're going to go to shadow AI usage. Employees may already be using AI without telling leadership. This can be a problem because we don't know what information they are plugging into the AI and what is private, what's public. And if you don't know, they're just going to do it because it may make their job easier. You can't blame them if you haven't come out with some sort of governance strategy. So the list goes on. Poor data quality leading to poor outcomes, lack of monitoring after launch, employee de-skilling. We talk about upskilling, but de-skilling, people getting dumber because they're using AI, or misuse. Labor, workplace concerns, accessibility and language access failures, public records, reputation damage, political backlash. Listen, if you don't have somebody in your court that can understand all of these things, you should probably get one, whether you're a public or private business. If you have any questions on anything that we covered today or potential harms that can come to you without appropriate governance, please feel free to reach out. Until then, have a great day.